All right, Tay 600. How's it going, man?
I'm good. How y'all going, man?
Good, man. Taking a trip out here.
Yeah, I
Come,
had to come
come.
slide to LA, see what's going on, check out the scenery.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Well, let's get into it, man. Chicago. This is our first time interviewing, so get a little backstory on you a little bit, man. What part of Chicago are you from?
From the south side, man. King Drive, Inglewood, Woodlawn area, 60th and King Drive, land of the black disciples, man, a lot of gang banging going on, a lot of savage happening, dangerous, treacherous.
Oh, okay. What do you think was one of the most craziest things you've seen growing up?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. It's like, in our streets of Chicago, it's like you would go from like not seeing to seeing everything like this. Like, I mean, when I first started gang banging, like I didn't have no dead homies. Like we was in tour with and shit, warm with them, but I ain't had no dead homies. Then like from July of 2011 to February, we went from 0 to 4. I was
Mm.
like 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? Or 13 years old or some shit like that. And it went from having no dead homies. You get a call, one of the guys just got shot or some shit like that. Or something, you feel me? And then it'd be like, out the blue, motherfuckers get a call to my bro, why they just kill Wood? Why would they just kill Baldy? Baldy just got shot in the head. And it's just like, shit get to turning for the worst. But like the craziest shit I probably saw was like, this shit, like, I remember I was in the hood, cause it's like I always see shit, right? Like I done seen a lot of shit happen, but it's like how I analyze the situations. Like I was right there when LA got shot his first time. I don't know if your fan base gonna know who LA Capone is, but LA Capone was a big Chicago rapper that was like my homie. He from my hood, and he got killed when he was like I was 16 when he got killed, and he had been 17 for like a week. He on my arm, but his name was L.A. Capone, and he had got shot the first time. This was one of the time he got killed. I was with him when he got shot. All of us was getting shot at and shit. And when I turned around, folks was laying in the street. He was stretched out, shot up in the legs and shit. He was just right there. We was talking the whole time. I'm just standing up over him. He like, bro, this shit hurt. Cause that was the first time I ever like seen one of my homies get shot, and they was just like so chill about the shit. But it was like because I didn't know it at the time, but we was getting immune to a lot of that shit because it was happening so often. Like maybe a year or two before that, if that would have happened, I'd have been like, damn, what the fuck, tweaking out and shit. But it was like, it's coming from Chicago after gang banging and being in real wars for so long. A lot of you see, you be like, damn. Like I didn't lost hella dead homies now that I don't even cry when I get them calls no more. I don't know how I be feeling, cause it be like I be numb to that shit. Like I got about 30, 40 dead homies. Nah,
Wow.
so.
How many times did L.A. Capone get shot?
But he got shot. That time he got shot, I want to say he got shot once, or like he got skint once and shot, or he got shot one time and he got skint or something, but he got shot like right here. Yeah, I want to say I think he did get shot twice, man. I think he got shot somewhere else too. But he got shot. The one that fucked him up was the one that was right here because that's the one that ended up killing him the second time he got shot. Because ironically, when he got shot the second time, the dude that shot him, he like shot him in the same area as the first wound.
Oh,
And it
wow.
was like when they shot him that time, it's like he kind of bled to death because it kind of reopened the old wound. The bullet was still in him from the first time he got shot, so that kind of like triggered some whole other shit when he got shot the next time, and he basically like bled out. They couldn't stop the bleed. But yeah, he
Damn.
got shot somewhere in the area right here.
Did you guys see the guys coming? Did you guys have a chance to run or anything?
Man, it was like the first time, it was so crazy, right? We was on the block, and me and LA, we was talking and shit the first time he got shot. And we was walking from 600 to Front Street, and we had, like, we had 30s on us and shit. We had a lot of pipes on us, but it was so hot in the hood that day, we was, like, debating, like, if we should walk to Fonham Hood, because, it's, just like any other gang. We clicked up with other hoods and shit that's right next to ours and shit. So we from 600, and, we clicked up with Front Street. That's where Fredo Santana from.
Okay.
Fredo Santana, that was one of our guys, you know what I'm saying? So Fredo Santana from Front Street. But so we was like our hoods like right next to each other. So it was like when we was debating, like, man, should we walk to Front Street with these pipes? Man, it's hot as hell in the hood. So we ended up leaving the pipes, and it was like we was walking and we seen one of the ops, but we didn't even pay attention. But he belted right out, went in our stove first and let off a shot in our stove. He seen a nigga in our stove. Let off a shot in there. We heard the shot, but we didn't see where it was coming from. All we see, he walk out the store. He instantly see us as a crowd. We like a half a block away. He up pipe, get the flame and all in our crowd. We just taking off. And LA had got hit. And what's so crazy is he got hit trying to run a different way. Like we was all in the crowd. We all basically shot. We was just walking this way, and we all basically shot back the other way. And LA tried to instead of running on the sidewalk with all of us, he tried to run in the street. And like get behind some cars and run on the other side of the street. And I guess the who was shooting at him, he was more focused on him than he was on us. So he was blowing at him and he hit him. Man, boy, I done been to so many shootouts, I done seen so much shit happen and unfold, man. I done seen a couple of my own homies get hit in their head. I done seen a couple of my homies shoot themselves. I done seen a couple of my homies die.
You seen one of your homies shoot themselves?
Yeah. I seen one of my homies shoot themselves.
How'd that happen?
Man, cause we was just coming off from doing some shit or whatever, and one of our pipes was jammed up.
Oh.
And folks was dumb, tweaking, sitting right there trying to unjam the pipe, and he shot himself in the head.
Oh, damn.
It's some rookie mistake ass shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some dumb shit, really. He shot himself in the head, though.
What do you think was one of the most hardest things about growing up?
And where I'm from, man, the hardest thing about growing up where I'm from is basically like, I ain't even gonna lie, it's so much that comes with this shit. It's like the hardest thing is like your decision. Like, because coming up where I'm from, it's like they never really let you be a regular person. Like, you gotta either choose a side. Like, and I don't know how it is out here in LA with their gangs, but in Chicago, it's like, say for instance, me and the niggas, my hood and the hood that we in tour with, right? We got a street called King Drive. That's one of our streets out here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, on the right side of King Drive going towards Calumet, that's our side. And on the left side of King Drive going towards Vernon, that's the ops side. And us and the ops, we share the same stores, share the same little shopping malls, and the same little places that we like to go and buy shit from. Like, that's how close our hoods is. So it's like, you damn near really never get a chance to like be normal. Like, it's like as soon as you get up at age where it's like, all right, now you able to gangbang or fight or it's like you got to pick a side. And it's like niggas be ready to pick sides anyway because it'd be like, what if you die? Who want to die for being just associated with somebody? Like that's how I looked at this gang shit. That's why when I jumped in the streets, it was like I treated anything in my life, whether it was good or bad. Whatever I'm gonna do it as best as I can. So if I'm gonna be a shooter, I'm gonna try to be the best shooter from my hood. That's just like if I tried to be a lawyer or something. If I was gonna be a lawyer and go to school, I was gonna try to, like, when I played football, I tried to be the best running back on my team. I tried to be the best running back in the whole league, in the whole city park league, So, and it's just like that's the same thing with the streets. Like, whatever you gonna do, you gotta do it to the fullest. So it's like, me, I didn't want to be one of them niggas that got into a lot of trouble or had to go through a lot of stuff with just people that I was associated with. So I might as well get all the way in it, So, but our hood is so close. It's like a lot of people that I'm in tour with right now, we used to, man, be up in each other's houses and know each other mamas, and like we used to hoop together, and like, man, to my kids, you have a party, your mama come bring hot dogs and cake and all that. We 10, 11 years old, and I'm all there. It's from the ops right now, that I see it, and we're like, man, I used to be around these niggas when we was kids every day. These my everyday homies. Used to call them like, bro, yeah, let's go kick it. You feel me? But it's like our hoods and the op hoods so close that once you get up in age, you could really end up on either side. And that's just really how it happened. Like a lot of that's on the other side, they just ended up kicking it with some people from that way.
Oh, okay.
So it's just about your decision making. Like, you got to figure out where you gonna go, how you gonna move for the rest of your life. Because after you pick, ain't no turning back. You associated, you with it. Ain't no going back. You got to get in it. Got to toke pipes. Got to change your ways you gonna move to stay alive. And that's why it's so hard, because it's like a lot of people can't take that transition, Like, how you go from being a regular little dude and just going to school and, having little crushes and all that type of stuff till having to live a certain way to stay alive. Like, you just went from where your life wasn't even just in danger at first, to having to, like, move to save your life every day. Like, it was a point in time where I was just a kid and I didn't have to worry about getting shot, And then the next day, it's like I gotta learn to No, I was one of them kids where I used to always walk with my head down because I used to find shit on the ground. Like I was always one of them that always found money. Like I'd just be walking, oh, $1, oh, for $5. Like I don't know what it was, but I always used to walk with my head down and see shit on the ground. So like when I started gang banging, like the older guys, they had to teach me, oh, walk with your head up. Oh, don't do this, don't do that. Hit cuts like this, hit cuts like that. And it's like, bro, like 2 days ago, I didn't even just like have to worry about this. Now you telling me then I gotta learn all this fast because now that I'm hanging with y'all for the last 2 days, now I got niggas that's after my life. You know, but 2 days ago I was just a regular kid and I had to worry about none of this. So it's like that's the hardest thing because it's a quick transition. You don't really get no time to because once you in it, it's on. The nigga slide through, you might just started claiming it yesterday. Nigga caught you on a bad day, kill you. You know, it's just like that. So everything you in the streets, you gotta learn quick. You don't have no time to let it manifest or like move slow about it because anything that you don't realize quick, it'll cost you your life, and that's the end game. So you gotta your decision making is like the most important.
Okay, okay. How old were you when you first got involved?
Man, shit, I was young as hell, man. You know, I mean, shit, but 22. So, and I've been in the game, man, 10 years. 10 years.
So
Like
12?
Yeah, you could say because my freshman year of high school was 2011. I was already a gangbanger. My freshman year of high school, and I was 14 years old when I was a freshman year of high school. I had just lost a dead homie. Then my freshman year of high school started in September. I lost 2 dead homies in September, and I lost a dead homie in July. So I was 13, 14 years old. Matter of fact, I think I want to say I was 14 or finna be 14 because my birthday didn't come to that November. So I was 14 or finna be 14. But so that probably was, about 12. I caught my first gun case when I was like 13, 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in a juvenile for a pipe at like 13, 14 years old.
Oh,
So shit
okay.
was moving quick. As I jumped in the streets, it was like, all right, here go a pipe, here go this, here go that. Automatic gang banging instantly.